Hello everybody. Get this camera set up just right. There you go. I worked a lot in the garden yesterday. So today was basically my day off. So I wanted to fix a decent meal, but I didn't want to go to a big extravagant cooking session to fix something to eat. And I wanted something nutritious and good and simple. So first of all, I've got some pork chops right here. They're center cut pork chops, $5.50. And we're going to put these in the pan and we're going to barbecue them. And I had just thawed these up, so I'm hoping I can get them apart. I hate to leave them in there so long that they start cooking, so I like to take them out when they're still just a tiny bit frozen. This is a simple meal for 1 or 2 people, or even 4 if you just want 1 serving of pork chops. Now, all I'm going to do, I should have sprayed the pan, but I'm going to go ahead and spray the pork chops and flip them over. That might keep them from sticking to the foil. I breathed a lot of that pollen and stuff yesterday. And I'm just spraying them a little bit with olive oil to help them brown better, because I like them browned. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of garlic salt because I'm not adding other salt, and this is sea salt that's in here, so. And yes, I'm just putting it on one side, and I got some onion powder. Now you can put whatever seasoning you want on yours, but I like to put a little bit of this before I put barbecue sauce. Now I've got my oven heated to 400 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and pop these in there just, and I got to put my pepper. Gotta have my pepper, y'all. And I'm just going to season one side. And I'm going to put them in the oven at 400 degrees. And I'm going to let them start cooking. I want them almost done before I put my sauce on. Now I've got the root blend. Great value. It's potatoes, beets, carrots, sweet potato, parsnips. So that's going to go in there in this other pan. Sometimes I would bake a potato and fix the other kind of vegetables, but since I've got sweet potato here in with my beets and everything else, I'm not going to fix potatoes separately. And again, I am going to squirt just a little bit of olive oil on here. I'm going to season with pepper. Not much, just a little. And again with onion powder and garlic salt. Because like I said, I'm not going to put any other salt on here. And if you don't want to put any of that seasoning on there, feel free not to. You don't have to. I'm going to put these in the oven. Now, I've got, can't get no quicker than this. I've got flaky jumbo biscuits, great value. Again, I'm going to squirt my pan with a little bit of this olive oil, just to keep my biscuits from sticking. And it only takes about 10 or 12 minutes for these to cook. Yeah, 13 to 16 minutes. And I'll turn my oven down a little bit before I put these in there. But I'm not ready to put my biscuits in there yet. I'm just going to get them in the pan. Yeah, I'm cheating today. This is my day off, like I said. It's my day off from the garden. It was supposed to be my day off from cooking. But you know how you gotta eat, don't you? So sometimes when you don't want to cook an elaborate meal, but you want something good, this is the way to do it. And I'm going to fix me a cup of coffee. Because I've not had coffee this morning. And those pork chops and vegetables are going to stay in there for at least 20 minutes. Let's see how long it takes on here. Oven, it says 15 to 20 minutes. So they're going to stay in there about 20 minutes before I check them. Set my timer. And like I said, I'm going to set this up here because I don't want it on the hot stove. And it'll probably take my pork chops a little longer than that. But I got cinnamon French toast creamer this morning. And I know it's got sugar in it. I don't know how much sugar it has. Two grams of sugar. I like the ones that have the low calorie. The sweet and low and stuff like that in it. But I'm going to sit down here and drink my coffee. And in 20 minutes, I'm going to bring you back and we'll check our pork chops and our vegetables. Well, hello everybody. I'm back. Need to check on my pork chops. They're starting to look good. Turn them over. And we're going to put a little bit of honey barbecue sauce on them. And I'm just going to spread it across the top. And I'm going to put them back in the oven and cook them for a little bit. Let them brown on this side. And then we'll check them again. Got our veggies. Just checking for the doneness. Might want to put those in there just a little bit longer. And I guess I'll bring you back when I get ready to check them again. Well, y'all, I think it's about time I can put my biscuits in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the rest of my stuff in there and let it still cook a little bit more while my biscuits cook. It only takes about, what was it, 10 or 15 minutes for these biscuits to cook, so we're going to set our timer again and I'll bring you back. Well, I'm back, y'all, and I think our dinner is done, or our Sunday lunch. There goes our barbecue chops. There goes our root vegetables. I need to get my other glove for this fan. Get our biscuits out. And there goes our biscuits. And all that took about, I don't know, less than an hour to cook. With not a whole lot of effort. And I'm just going to melt some butter right on top. And this is butter, y'all. This is great value butter. I always like to do this on the top of my butter when I take my biscuits out. Of course, I put butter inside them too. I usually make my own biscuits, but on a day that you want to be your day off, you want to do as least amount of work as possible. So I keep at least one can of biscuit on hand in case I want some quick biscuit and I don't want to mix them up myself. But there you go. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of these biscuits on my plate. I think you can see them right here. Whew. Open them up and get some butter in there while they're still hot. Whew. If I don't burn my hands first. Oh goodness, they're hot. Whew. Put a dab of butter in this one. Put a dab of butter in this one. And get my butter back in the refrigerator before it melts. Now I'm going to get me my spoon here and see if I can dip some of my veggies out. And you know what I could have put with this? I could have put some greens, because I've got greens. But you know what? I'm going to skip the greens today because I've been eating them in the last couple of days. And I'm going to get me one of these really good barbecue pork chops right there. And don't that look good? Turn this oven off. But how is that for a quick, easy, non-expensive, no work, basically, nutritious meal for a Sunday lunch? And you won't see this video till tomorrow, but there's my lunch, y'all. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat. Bless everybody in YouTube land. Amen. I can't wait to taste these chops. Y'all take a bite of my barbecue pork chop. Don't that look good? Open wide. Mmm. Mmm. It's a little hot, but it's so good. Next I'm going to get me some of my veggies. That's a sweet potato and a parsnip, I think. That is so good. I've been wanting some barbecue pork chops forever. Oh, and that's good. My butter has melted in my biscuit. Take a bite of my biscuit, y'all. Don't that look good? Look at that. Just drenched in butter. Well, y'all, I'm going to get over here and I'm going to sit down and enjoy my Sunday dinner. But there, do like I do. If you take a day off and don't want to work in the garden, don't want to work in the kitchen, but you want something good to eat, this is the way to do it. Get something that you can put everything in the oven and cook it all at one time. No prep, hardly ever. The only prep I made was basically the pork chops. And what did I do? I put them in the pan, I seasoned them a little bit, put a little bit of olive oil on them, and put them in the oven. Let the oven do the work. So there you go, y'all. Get you a nutritious lunch without a lot of work and without a lot of cost. And I'll see you later. Love y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.